Hello, my name is Dan Eisenhower with Compass Rose Investments. Today I want to introduce a new concept in real estate investing that we call the 20-30 split. In today's economy, investors are looking for good rates of return that have little risk. We believe both goals are met with the 20-30 split. There are three parties to the 20-30 split. The first is the original homeowner who continues to own the home, but with a new 80% loan-to-value mortgage on the property. The second is the promoting partner, or me, who brings the partners together and provides the paperwork and does the property management. And the third is the guarantor, who guarantees the new mortgage for the new homeowner. Who'd make a good homeowning partner? Possibly a developer who wants to move one or more units in one sale while still wanting to keep an interest in the property over a longer period. A homeowner who wants to sell or downsize but doesn't need all the cash from the sale and would like to earn a secure cash flow from an investment that he or she knows well. Another possibility is an investor who's just tired of terrible tenants and toilets and would like to turn the property over to professional management while still keeping an interest in the property. So who'd make a good guaranteeing investor? Someone, whether an experienced real estate or a newbie, who has a good credit rating and who can guarantee a typical first mortgage ranging from about $240,000 to $360,000 for a single family home while investing little cash in the transaction. A commercial or multifamily transaction would require greater credibility, obviously. Here's how it works. A joint venture is created between the three parties with a detailed joint venture agreement. Each party will own 1/3 of the project. The property owner will obtain a new first mortgage equal to 80% of the property's value, and that mortgage is guaranteed by the guaranteeing partner. The joint venture partners then rent the property either as a straight rental or as a rent-to-own property. The proceeds from the property, including cash flow, property appreciation, and mortgage paydown, are shared equally between the partners, except the promoting partner defers his share until the property is sold. Here's what it would look like in some assumptions so you can see it. Average property value today in Canada is about $350,000. We're assuming an average annual appreciation over the next 5 years of 3% per year. An average annual increase in net rent per month of $50. The net rent in a rent-to-own deal is approximately $648. If it's rented to a rent-to-own tenant, we're assuming a $10,000 down payment that is paid by the tenant. Mortgage interest of 4% that's amortized over 30 years. And obviously, if we're looking at commercial properties, the numbers will be different, but the principles will be the same. So as a straight rental, we get $2,400 cash from the rent over the 5-year period. Cash from appreciation over the 5 years, $55,700, and the mortgage paydown of $19,100 for a total of $77,200. So as a straight rental, this is what the annual rate of return will look like. We're assuming that the owner has kept $10,000 invested in the property, and that's just for the purposes of calculating a return on investment. So we got the $77,000 divided by the $10,000 equity still in the property, divided by 3 years, divided amongst the three partners, for a total of 51.4% annually for the original owner. But if the original owner has put money in his pocket after financing, the return on investment is infinite because there is no actual cash invested in the property at this point. Cash as a rent-to-own. Rent is different, so we are collecting $38,900 over the 5 years. The same appreciation, $55,700, and the same mortgage paydown, $19,100, for a total this time of $113,700. The ROI on a rent-to-own would end up being 75.8% annually. And again, if there's no cash invested, the return on investment to the original owner is in. But what about the promoter and the guarantor? What are their returns on investment? Because neither of them has cash in the investment, they also have infinite rates of return. What are the benefits to the original owner? There may be tax deferrals. There are no more terrible tenants and toilets if you are currently an investor. Your interest is protected in a detailed joint venture agreement. There are ongoing cash distributions during the term of the holding. The property is professionally managed, and you keep an ownership in an asset that's continuing to appreciate in value that they know well. What are the benefits for the guarantor? Well, there's no money required for the investment, making your return on investment infinite. The cash that you would use for this purchase could be used on other projects or other investments, and thus increasing your rate of return even more. And you have an ownership position in an appreciating asset with positive cash flow. What do I bring to the table? Well, I bring skill and knowledge of the real estate industry and property management. I have the contacts and appropriate paperwork for all the parties. What kind of properties are we interested in? Well, it goes all over the board. Small to medium-sized apartment buildings, new construction, townhouses, condominiums, small office buildings, or single-family homes. If you're a realtor in Canada anywhere except Quebec, and you have an owner who you think might benefit from our 20/30 split, please feel free to give us a call. We will guarantee your commission. So if you'd like more information about the 20/30 split, please feel free to call us, or you can write us. I look forward to hearing from you.